People think betrayal comes from enemies, but the most dangerous betrayal comes from the person who helped you rise. Tonight, I'm going to tell you the story of a man who lost everything, his job, his name, his future, and then took revenge without breaking a single law. His name was Adrian Cole. Adrian was a structural engineer, the kind who checked every number twice and trusted people once. He worked at a fast-growing construction firm that specialized in luxury towers. He wasn't flashy, not political, not charming, just reliable. For 6 years, he helped design projects that made the company millions. But when the biggest project of the firm, a landmark glass tower, began, Adrian noticed calculation mismatches in the load distribution model. Small ones. Easy to ignore. Deadly if wrong. He reported it to his project director, Victor Lang. Victor was famous in the company. Award winner. Media favorite. The genius builder. Victor didn't even review the file. He said, "If we recheck everything now, we lose the contract. Adjust the tolerance and move on." Adrian refused. He submitted a written safety flag. 3 weeks later, the tower's support section failed during a controlled stress test. No one died, but damage costs were massive. The company needed someone to blame. And suddenly, all the flagged calculation edits traced back to Adrian's login. Change history. Approval stamps. Digital signatures. Everything. He was fired publicly for gross professional negligence. Industry boards were notified. His license was suspended pending investigation. Victor Lang stood in the press conference and said, "Safety is sacred. We removed the responsible engineer immediately." Adrian watched it at home, in silence. He tried to fight it legally, but digital records were clean. Too clean. His appeals failed. His savings died. His reputation collapsed. For nearly a year, no firm would hire him. Most people try to prove innocence. Adrian tried to prove method. He kept asking one question. How is the evidence so perfect? So he studied version control systems, credential spoofing, internal audit trails. Not emotionally, technically. And he discovered something interesting. The edits under his login were made from inside the executive subnet, not the engineering floor. Someone with high-level routing access. Someone like Victor. Adrian didn't go to police. He knew he had no direct proof. So, he decided not to clear his name. He decided to break Victor's. But not with accusation. With architecture. Victor loved fame, awards, and industry recognition. He constantly submitted projects for international design competitions. So, Adrian built a fake one. A Global Engineering Innovation Award. Website. Past winners. Press releases. Judging panel profiles. Conference footage. All fabricated using AI media tools and public domain overlays. IT looked real. Prestigious. Exclusive. Victor applied within 2 weeks. The award committee replied. Shortlisted. Final evaluation required deep technical submission files and process documentation. Victor proudly submitted everything, internal models, drafts, revisions, authorship trails, because ego removes caution. Adrian didn't leak anything. He compared authorship fingerprints, timestamp structures, edit behavior patterns. And he found it. The fraudulent edits blamed on him matched Victor's editing rhythm. Same command clusters, same sequence timing, same shortcut patterns. Digital handwriting. Still not enough for court, but enough for phase 2. The fake award committee invited Victor to present live to the judging board, recorded technical defense session. Victor accepted. During questioning, the panel, Adrian using voice-masked personas, asked about the specific failed load model version. Victor confidently explained, and accidentally described an edit sequence that only the saboteur could know. They asked how he knew. He said, "Because I corrected that model personally before submission." Silence. He had publicly placed himself inside the edit history he denied touching. Session recorded.
Archive preser fed.
1 week later, the award organization vanished. But the recording did not. It was anonymously sent to the construction firm's insurers, not the police, the insurers. And insurers investigate everything. Their forensic audit reopened the tower failure case, this time independently. They subpoenaed raw server routing logs, deeper than company audit level. And there it was. Executive subnet credential override.
Victoire lang.
Charges weren't dramatic. No handcuffs on camera. Worse. Professional blacklisting. License revoked. Civil liability. Lifetime industry exclusion.
Pied destruction.
Adrian received a letter 6 months later. License reinstated. Record cleared.
No apology.
Just correction. That should be the end. But here's the twist. Adrian never created the fake award. He couldn't afford the infrastructure. He only created the idea draft. Someone else built the entire system and executed it. He discovered this when he received an encrypted message. Precision deserves partnership. Attached were backend logs proving a third party ran the operation. A former internal auditor from the same company. The woman who originally tried to warn leadership about Victor years ago. She had been ignored. Together, without meeting, they destroyed him. Adrian smiled when he realized something. Revenge didn't make him powerful.
Patience did.
And sometimes, justice is not delivered by courts, but by competence. So if someone powerful ever ruins you with perfect evidence, don't fight emotion with emotion. Fight method with method. Because truth leaves patterns. And patterns always confess.